day. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first look is incomplete.
Jordan Addison, the intended receiver.
That'll bring up second down.
But you look at this defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. He'll drop to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. And in a league that throws the ball around like crazy, number 9's a good number.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
3rd and 9 here.
Now back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Will McDonald
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Lancers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone.
It got his man complete. And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lancers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll set up a throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Lancers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 21-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Some strong running at the 20. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This 2nd and 4. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 71 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lancers are able to add on to that lead. Butker on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And now out comes Minnesota.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go play action here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Lancers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the 2nd quarter, my goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Will McDonald. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown!
Jamison Williams
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lancers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
And now out comes Minnesota.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Back to throw here.
On a slant, here's Collins.
A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Jefferson going to go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense back out again, and there's the burn. Anthony Schwartz.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lancers extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Back to throw now on first down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll set up to throw.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Vikings are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony. Schwartz.
He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lancers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Pass complete to Addison.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
On third down, Robinson.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Well, the offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
He's the star. Wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Madison out to his left. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lancers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Taking it about the 1.
So we've reached halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 7. offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Foreman powering ahead. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lancers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And just shutting him off there. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught downfield by Addison. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 73 yards. And the Vikings are able to claw one back. Now the try here for the point after. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake.
Madison steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Here's 2nd and 3.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there.
That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lancers are pouring it on. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jordan Addison in the offense out for another drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll complete this one to Collins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Robinson up the middle.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Second and 11. And he can't escape, and down he goes. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Touchdown.
Jordan Addison
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great effort there. 65 yards.
And the Lancers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And running with power here. And able to get this out to the 25. And out now come the Vikings. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw here. To Jefferson on the slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Will McDonald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Able to fight through one tackle. A good return there, 17 yards. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is, you probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays in any other game you play. You're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now like, congratulations. But why isn't it me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Madison. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And now they're in the hurry up. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout can...
Continues. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21. Yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Butker now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Vikings now heading onto the field.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? He'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Oklahoma City, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start, and they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us.